Good evening on Thursdays of Dimensions. I'm literally as tired as I look, but I had to come. I had to come and fulfill an obligation that I made to myself, to you. So here I am. I'll try to be quick today, but with these things, you just never know. So anyway, a few years back, what happened was a friend of mine who's more spiritually inclined than me had a dream about me. She says that in the dream, we were sitting together chatting, and then an acquaintance of her came towards us. But what she noticed that my face started to change as if I was seeing through her. The more I looked at this woman, the more she started to manifest. For those of you who don't understand the term manifestation, yes, you might know it on other levels, but spiritual manifestation comes in many forms. For example, in the charismatic prophetic ministries, when you manifest, it could be on many levels. Manifestation could be on a lower frequency where the sort of lower spirits inhabit you, in terms of like you'll be not in a good state and you'll need to be delivered and prayed for. In other ways, where you can have an elated spirit where your frequency is on a high level, you're functioning there with the angels. You could be laughing non-stop, you could be dancing non-stop, just in the presence of the Lord. So it comes in two forms or in between. But you always know that dark and light don't mix. Anyway, story for another day. So as I looked into this woman in my friend's dream, the woman started to manifest. So apparently I was praying for her and she suddenly got better and she was healed. So when my friend wanted to assist, knowing her, she's more spiritually higher than me, she wanted to help, but I had already done the job. So she was like, so God is going to use you. And she's been saying those words forever to me, At first I couldn't understand, but now I see. Anyway, I didn't even get a chance to forget the dream my friend had. I think a few weeks later, what happened in church. So anyway, I used to be an usher back then. So an usher is responsible for receiving the people in church. So you stand at the door, you help with those who are manifesting, you hold the what do you call, the bucket for money and stuff like that. So it's literally a serving position, and I didn't mind to do it. I just wanted to serve the Lord. So anyway, we're worshiping the Lord, we're listening to the preacher. A woman nudges my back and she says, there's this woman manifesting, can you come and help her because she's carrying a baby? So when I got there, my first thing that I wanted to do is just to take the baby away from her because she was really manifesting. And then I was like, okay, I'm all alone at the back. I don't know where the other ushers are, but let me just try hold this fort. Handed the baby to somebody else and I tried to help this lady, but she was manifesting beyond what I could take. And then the next thing was like, she was on the floor and I started stretching my hands, which is not normally what an usher should do. So I just went with the flow. I started stretching my hands to her and just praying for her. Lord, heal her. Lord, heal her. The more I said that, this woman would look at me with this face that's so fierce and angry. But the more I stretched it out, she was losing power until she was down. When the church finished, I went to her. I said, God is going to heal you. And she started crying. She said, thank you so much. And she started relaying to me the story about her personal life in terms of relationship. Remember, she just has a baby who's like a few months old. And she was going through that turmoil with the partner. So she needed to hear that. So for me, that I had forgotten, for a second. And I told my friends what was happening at the back because they sit at the front. She says, so, but that's exactly what the dream was saying. I'm like, Lord, have mercy. So anyway, wherever you are, whatever you believe in, I'm way over the stage where I'm going to judge your religion. I'm way above that. So whatever you believe in, whatever faith you walk in, hold tight to it and walk the journey, because you have to be accountable. So this experience showed me that God can use you anyway. He can use you Monetarily, He can use you by the hands you use. Just go with the flow. You never know what's next. Let me go and rest. Guys, enjoy your night. Enjoy your weekend. See you again next week.